Forge Captain Kyle Bekker and Mitch Houlahan bring you the Captain's Log on the Forge Audio Network.
All right, the week of July 25th, summertime, July time, Captain's Log, Kyle Bekker, Mitch Houlahan, as always. Bringing some news to you tonight. All the hottest topics. Biden's out. Forge is in. But first, Kyle, I got a clip for us. This is a little behind the scenes. This is actually, I didn't catch the name, but when the Canadian drone got taken out of the sky, this is actually the staffer who I don't know who it was, but they were caught on tape. So this is an exclusive here.
This is.
Oh, you're fucking wrecking the drone show, bud. You're wrecking the drone show.
Oh, buddy. This is the best clip of all time.
Hey, off. There's a drone show guy.
Dude, the best part of that clip is the bald guy in front of the truck who turns around and sees Kevin and is just like, yeah, that's good. This guy's having it. He's had a couple tonight.
Just a little smirk. I think he was the Olympic police.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't even our guy. That was actually real footage from the national team. From the Olympic Village.
Yeah, Olympic police, the detectives, the drone detectives. They pulled in front of the guy, jammed up the drone
crazy.
show. Hey, you know what we were talking about? Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, you go.
Oh sure. Last week we were talking about a little Olympic stuff.
Yeah.
And the Simoni Biles, everyone just being stupid online and giving everyone shit for no reason.
Yeah.
I think we got the opportunity right here. Who cares? Here's my take on the drone show. And it's not Drone Gate. How about everyone stop saying Drone Gate? It's the drone show.
You got to change the hashtag.
Ever heard of the Patriots? Ever heard of, wasn't there another little spine thing? How about let's just be homers. How about we're the champs? We're looking for a win again at the Olympics. Forget this. Whatever.
Honestly.
Whatever happens.
Everyone, to be honest, I haven't really been tapped into the drone show. Hashtag the drone show. What is so everyone's just up in arms, like our own people?
I'll be honest. I've got a strong opinion with not very much knowledge on
Honestly, this is perfect. We're testing out the old strong opinions with zero facts. So let's draw a line in the sand. Here's my thing. If any other country who's competitive, this happens, they're not calling them out. It just is what it is. You just we're doing what you're quiet. Leave it to the other people to give us all the bad press. Why are we putting it on ourselves? Why are we all fair play? Have a good time. I'm not saying you go out and you cheat in the game, but come on, a little drone over practice. It is what it is. But yeah. Guy, Bielsa, pretty good coach. Ever heard of him? Guy loved a little spy at training. He had one. I'm pretty sure our friendly former national team coach of the men's team, he got a little jammed up in one of these things as well. I don't think he had to step down.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's where the old drone tactics came from.
Taught me everything I know.
We got top-notch drone guys.
Oh, that's so good. Hey,
yeah,
went out, got a W today.
That's what I'm saying. Ever heard of trying hard, wanting to win?
Yeah. Ever heard of tournament football? You got to win that first game. Got to win the first game. It's the Mud Bowl. Give it everything you got.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, let's be villains a little bit. Who cares? Let's get the gold. Let's just win.
Yeah,
See you later,
I'm not that mad at it. If you're doing it, again, zero facts, strong opinions.
Yeah.
If you're leaving everything in your pre-game walkthrough the day before, if you're giving away all your tips, some might say you're preparing pretty poorly.
You mean
gotta be a little, yeah.
If
it was the training session right before the game, That's amateur from New Zealand for giving away any tips.
Yeah. That's like, hey, what happens usually in that practice? I was just gonna pretend like I know right there, but tell us.
To be fair, it switches up, but more times than not, you go in, it's just get a good warm up, a little passing drill, get everyone sharp, little possession, get everyone going, and then some small sided games to keep everyone sharp. Just get guys feeling good, like, keeping the vibes light. But like you're not really going through anything tactically.
Morale up, get the touches in, stay sharp. Yeah.
Hopefully someone has a shocker and everyone can just come together and bully them so the vibes are high. I don't know.
I mean, here's what's perfect too, because we have no information and are just speaking ignorantly. Like I don't know if it was the practice before.
I hope it wasn't. I hope it wasn't. But if it was, what an idiot! What an idiot!
Like, I mean, I don't know. I'm no drone expert, you know. But like, was this like was this like 30,000 feet in the air? You can see drones.
Imagine someone just like pinged a ball at it and knocked it down, or he just like zoomed in way too hard and like, dude, what is this drone doing here? Like, keep it up top, keep it high, or maybe just like go over, do a little snapshot, keep it moving, do another one. Like, was he just like, all right, I'm above the field, I'm gonna stay here for the duration?
Yeah, I did hear that.
So many questions.
I did hear that someone got sent home, which is
like two assistants got sent home.
Oh, really?
And Coachy had to miss the first game, and Dave, I think, had some other information. Was there something else? Was there a further
Soccer
suspension?
Canada suspended her indefinitely.
Like, moving forward.
Yep.
We're playing in the Olympics, guy. Do it after.
She's not coaching this tournament. Well, that makes sense.
No, so just do it after.
So that's the Olympic Committee that did that, eh?
No, I thought it was Soccer Canada.
If it was Soccer Canada, I'm saying, come on, guys. Like,
yeah, if it's the Olympics, it's one thing. But if it was our own people, okay, so we've lost 2 assistant coach. Now we just lost. Who's running the show? The kit man?
Imagine a gold medal with the old kit man at the helm.
I mean,
the kit man on the iPad.
Maybe the vibes are high. Like, you think the oldest? Yeah. Are they just gonna call in Sinclair? Just, all right, you've done this enough times. Can you just run everyone through a training session? Pick the best 11. Maybe they'll be playing looser than ever. Just go have a day, playing free.
Yeah, nothing to lose.
Little turmoil. Yeah, I mean, it's like no one's expecting you to do anything when you have 0 coaching staff. That is crazy.
Yeah, it just sucks for I don't know.
Everyone who's going and participating in the Olympics, and now you got all this noise you got to deal with. Yeah. Oh man!
And then I mean,
that stinks. Feel sorry for the ladies. That's junk.
100%. Like, hopefully it turns and maybe we spark a little positivity. Everyone fucking get behind them. Honestly. Who cares about this? Who cares? Honestly. Oh, they got our tactics out of.
Like, think of all the bad shit that has been like covered up for so long in all of sports. It's like, what are we doing here? A little drone?
Yeah. Like,
get out of town.
I'm not saying it's great, but like, I don't care. I don't care about the drone stuff. I like the drone show.
I think it's funny.
Also, how did like so quickly, like, I mean, okay, say I'm the drone guy. I'm just gonna put myself in whoever was flying the plane. In their shoes, in their copas.
Yeah. Hey, did you fly a drone? No. Did it?
I mean, if you get caught, right? I mean, but, like, don't you just like?
Are you hiding under a tree with like the little remote control? Can't these things be like
just running away? You're running away. You got the drone following you because you can't lose the team's equipment. No, but but if you're getting caught, like, don't you just like bring her back to home base? Like, I wasn't recording. Sorry, it was just test flight. And then it's like, then there's like a little investigation. And like, if you're not recording stuff, I don't know. Maybe all this stuff's information we could find, but I feel like they could have stalled. And like, why are we getting rid of the coach if there's any, like, you know, any investigating still to do?
Buddy, the getting rid of the coach after both assistants got chucked onto the bus and sent home, feels a little short-sighted.
Also, it couldn't have been Olympics because they suspended her for a game. So it's not like they're going to go back. I don't know. Would they change it after that? Nah, the Olympics hate cheating, eh?
Well, for
What's wrong with
clarification,
those guys?
she actually stepped out herself of the first game. Canada soccer came back and said,
"Hand up, guys. I'll sit this one out." And then, ooh, didn't know we couldn't do that. All right, you know what? I'll watch from the stands for the first game. Fair. I think, yeah, fair.
What, a self-suspension?
No,
That's
that's
kind of,
terrible. That honestly like brings more like eyes on it.
That kind of like implicates yourself a little bit, no?
And so then this leads me to believe that they sent, like, our national team sent the 2 assistants home. Again, we could look all of this up, but we're not. We're speculating.
Yeah, because
so if we on our own accord were like, you know what, guys, we're gonna get ahead of this. You assistants, let me tell you, if you guys are dirty cheaters, we're sending you home. All right, guys, hand up. We figured it out. We got rid of we separated the wheat from the chaff. We're fine. I'm gonna sit out the first game, but it's okay. I feel like that's just smoke and fire. And then it's like, all right, now we're actually gonna do something. But again, if our own people are doubling down and getting rid of Kochi after that, don't know. But it is a storm.
I guess we'll never know.
I mean, how could we know?
Yeah.
There's no way we could figure this out. So we're just left to our own accord. Is that a thing? Is that a saying? Did I know that?
Yeah, something like that. Left to our own devices.
Hoisted on our own petard.
Yes. Big Shakespeare guy. I also like the women's team's just like the only thing really that's like I mean, they won last time. How about, like, how many times do you hear like like we get some guys in the Olympics and they come like 17th and it's like, it was a great experience. But we got like winners, like real winners of a massive deal. The women's team's sick. They can actually win if they play sharp. And then it's just like, let's
Miss
like,
Lippy,
come
the
on.
part of the
Like, why
story
can't it
that I
just
don't
be-
get
like,
is
how about a little competitive spirit?
would the American team send their coach home if this happened? No chance.
Right. And that's
No
like,
chance.
we're not talking about the actual like thing.
Yeah.
It's just like the
The
I don't know.
response.
Is a little bit of blind support not a good thing? And like, when we're in battle, we're at the Olympics. It's a battle.
Honestly. And then it's going to end and
if-
everyone's going to be like, I can't believe we didn't win any gold medals. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Here's my take.
Sports are stupid. We don't even win.
If we're correct, and she was sent home by one of our own. How about the old what's it called?
We got answers?
How about the old association gets the same competitive spirit as that guy ripping the drone around? We need a little more of that guy.
Yeah. Dave, so do we have confirmation on
So this is what
who did what?
the Canadian Olympic Committee said. Over the past 24 hours, additional information has come to our attention.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep talking about it now, though, and say that we were wrong and qualify stuff now, though. I kind of want to just stay in the dark.
Predating the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. In light of these new revelations, Canada Soccer has made the decision to suspend women's national team head coach Bev Priestman for the remainder of Paris 2024 Olympics.
Sorry, what did it say? It was before? Way before?
Come to our attention regarding previous drone use against opponents. Predating the Paris Olympics.
Sounds like a witch hunt, if you ask me.
Repeat drone offenders.
Well, the guys actually flying the drones were just like the fall guys, right? They were probably just like doing their job that they were told to do.
Yeah.
Then
100%.
the cops are there and they're like, "What? We did this in Canada all the time."
I still think it'd be
but
funny
like,
getting
but that's
caught flying the drone though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I'm
Look,
just denying it.
We're already
If you're
getting
like, what were they flying the drones wearing full Canada trackies? Because then you're dumb. Should be
hide
like,
in plain sight.
ever heard of just like not giving your information and maybe go for a run? Oh, sorry, I'm a photographer taking pics. I don't know. Get out of there.
Yeah.
Try something. Fly the drone into the goddamn river. Who cares?
Yeah. A couple professional photographers. Look, we're already getting sucked in though. This is what we didn't want to do. We're not dragging anyone here.
No one's getting dragged.
Whatever, you know, the whatever happened. We're just here to support. We're just here to support the team. We're just here for sports.
Facts. We just want them to be given the best opportunity to succeed because they've had a ton of success in the past. They're clearly a good program, got a ton of young talent, and now they're dealing with all this goddamn noise. And that's unfortunate because you're at the Olympics, you're living the dream, and you just got all this nonsense around the group. So honestly, you know what would be cool though? If we get tapped in some of those meetings in the inner circle. Because if they're having like this could be a moment like this is this is a massive moment where like the leadership of the group, if you're bringing everyone together, like how are you dealing with this? What are you getting? What's the message to the group? How do you keep everyone focused? Because there's just so much noise now. And this could be some people's on the team's last tournament. I'm not sure. This could be their first tournament. And you're like, what the is going on? I just came in here. I wanted to have the best experience of my life. Now I got to deal with this.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. So I feel bad for the players. And honestly, I'm now I think they're gonna go and get a couple results. I think we're gonna go far. What's better than a little turmoil, a little bulletin board material?
I'm kind of feeling that too. Like it's international soccer too. Like, come on. Like we're out there just playing. Do you think there's any tactics in Copa?
Just
go out there and kick
murder
each other.
the other guy.
No, not actually. But like, the thing that's gonna be, hopefully they can. A part of me thinks like it would just be kind of fun to just like sit there. You guys are all together, like kind of seeing stuff. Like it obviously takes the focus off. But sometimes when you're not thinking about stuff in the game, like then you just play the game and you're like, you kind of just like
it's huge that they went out and got a result today though. Because this could easily have snowballed, and it's like, all right, you're going to lose every game and go home if you don't get a result in that first game. Them doing this, I think it probably brings a level of calm to the team. Hopefully they got a couple veteran leaders. Obviously I know they have a couple young guns who like have just been sick for a while now, so they have experience even though they're just starting their careers. But hopefully someone in that locker room can kind of like galvanize the group, and it's just like, listen, fuck it, we all know what we're doing. Great team, had a ton of success. We're here for a reason. Block all that nonsense out. Maybe they'll just hire Ted Lasso. Who knows? Morale is going to be an all-time high, and just get everyone going. Maybe old Jesse Marshall step in for an interim, just for the program.
Could that guy do anything else good?
Hey,
that'd be amazing.
Hey Jess, want to go do us a favor, buddy? Pop over the Olympics for us. Keep that group taking over. All right, buddy. Gotcha. That'd be great.
Here's what I'm hoping. The part that, I think they can. That's a good point that they got that first result. That would have been like just spiral city for sure if you lose that one. But so they get the first one out of the way. Don't let us get one. The part that's obviously going to suck is like if any of them are going to be available for questions, like the reporters are going to be awful. And hopefully the Canadian sports guys aren't asking too. Like, how about let's just forget it? Like we're playing a tournament here.
Let's find out who else is in their group. We gotta figure that out. But I think that goes back to your original point, Mitch. If we have Canadian journos, boots on the ground, let's not double down in all this noise. Let every other country deal with that line of questioning. Just keep it about the football. You don't need to add more nonsense into these girls' heads when they're trying to compete in the biggest stage of their career. How about that, huh? Let's all just get behind them. Let's just be good people, huh?
Why couldn't we? How long does due process take? Why couldn't we just deny till we die? No, we didn't do that. We investigated. We saw you doing it. No, incorrect. Take me to the tribunal. That would have taken at least a couple weeks.
We got France and Colombia. France is a good team.
Yeah.
Don't know much about the Colombians, but
I mean, if we get a result against France, don't
buckle up.
You could buckle up. This is just a little maybe there'll be more eyeballs just because a little bit of excitement.
Yeah, battle tested.
Yeah.
I think they got some players. They'll get through this. We're going Canada top of the group. Heard it here first.
Heard
Look
it.
at
Heard it here first. And they're gonna reverse the suspension. Bev's coming back.
that. You know, it'd be
For
a
the
huge
knockout
play.
round.
It'd be like, all right, guys, you guys, we're just gonna stream one of our practices. How about that? Fair. We're even Stevens. Everyone gets to watch our tactics for one day, and then just do
Yeah.
nothing tactically. Do a recovery session, put it online. Class.
Hey, maybe she'll come on the pod and watch some games with us.
Old
She
Bev?
coming back here?
Are we gonna have Bevs with Bev?
Whoa, there's a
Bevy Bev?
segment. Bev's with Bev.
Think she likes to turn it up.
I would love if we were just the landing pad for anyone who's got to air some grievances.
All right. You know who I'm really gonna tell this story to? Mitch and Kyle of the Captain's Log. I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them everything.
Yeah.
I like their bit. I like how they had no stance. They just speculated
Full
like a
support,
couple
pure
idiots.
speculation.
and came to some sort of conclusion that Canada was gonna come top of the group.
Yeah.
Checks out. That's
Yeah.
sports, baby.
Yeah. Sorry, not answering any questions today. You'll hear it on Captain's Log next week.
Yeah. Peace. Buddy, what a world.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Boom.
what would you be saying if you're Cappy in that room?
I think, again, since we have all yet none of the facts, it would be a lot of like, if you can't laugh at yourself, and then just be like, these
Yeah.
idiots. Like, it would be a whole lot of like, guys, we were like hanging, everything was on these guys, the guys who are just getting jammed up for this and have just been sent home. Like, we're all good players. We can figure it out. But yeah, I think it would just be a whole lot of that. Like, if you can't laugh at yourself, chirping the staff, and then just making sure everyone knew what was going on. I think that would be the biggest headache. If there was a whole bunch of like, what's happening, who's going where, who's going to be in charge, like trying to find clarity to that right away. Just so
Right.
there was like, internally, it was like, hey, this is a show, but moving forward, this is the person in charge. And then like all of the vets have to come together and like have, I'm sure they already do, but like that core group who like now more than ever is going to have to be like clear line of communication, whoever's interim to the rest of the group. Everyone's got to be bought in. If you're not, like, if there's more headaches on top of this, like, see you later. You can't be a part of this.
Like, the plans have changed a bit, and like the little bit of adversity, I mean, it really just it becomes a positive, or could possibly, like, you obviously have to like change the plan and make it right away, and like
there's
this is
also a
what
thing
we're
where I
doing.
think coaches think they've become way too important. Like,
That's what I mean.
as long
if you
as
just,
long
like,
as you
keep it-
cleared up everything that like the nonsense that's going on of like, hey, this is the actual reality. Like, the news is going to trickle out slower than what you guys know. So as long as everyone within the camp is on the same page, you guys are sick. We know what to do. There's gonna, like, we might just have to roll the same lineup that we just played with. Like, that the hardest part would be like, who's calling subs? but like, all right, call your own sub. But
it's
like,
just
as long
whole,
as the group's bought in,
I
don't
It's
see
like-
this being like the worst.
this is what we're doing. Let's stick to it.
Yeah.
And
And then just
I
watch
think this is
Gladiator as a group.
This is a perfect time to just Dave's new favorite clip after watching Old School for the first time. We just got to keep our composure.
That's what I'm talking about, guys. We've made a great effort so far. Let's just keep it up.
That's right! We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure! We've come too far! There's too much to lose! We've got to keep our composure!
Yeah, keep our composure. Yeah, honestly, I think something good could come of this. It'd be pretty sweet if they still had Cincy at a moment like this, though, let me tell you. Unfortunate that she's retired.
Why?
Or is she there? I don't know. I feel like
No, she's
retired. Like,
She's retired.
that would be the- if
like
she
just
was in
for
the
like
room,
a
it
calming.
would just be like,
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
come on. Come on.
She'd be like,
This is
we
fine.
all know who's been running this company for 10 years.
Yeah. Kept the lights on. What are we doing here? What's the problem?
Yeah. Anyways, I like it.
Glad we cleared that up.
I'm excited for this game. I've gotten myself excited for this game against France now.
That's what we do here.
France is next?
Couldn't tell you.
Hey.
They're in the group.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
France is next. Boom. Clarification. Look at that. Should have just gone with my gut.
Yeah. Same amount of excitement as we bring for Forge games every week.
That's what we do. We got a big one this week, huh?
Yeah.
Do you know what night it is? Are we going to tell the people? Superhero night. Specifically Marvel night.
Marvel night, yeah.
Yeah, big one. At
Saw the
home.
clip.
Guy, under the lights on the weekend for the first time this year.
Really? First time this year?
7 p.m. kickoff. We've had some early games. And I know
Friday
I've been
night
one to say I
lights.
like the early games, but I'm kind of looking forward to this one, buddy. A little 7 p.m. tee-off time.
Yeah.
Give me some of that.
I mean, all of your points for the earlier games, like the pancake game and the early day games, like they're fair points, but if I'm being honest, they're kind of selfish.
Oh, 100%.
You're worried about sleeping, old guy sleeping, muscles being ready and stuff, but come on.
It's
You know, you got an
simpler.
extra zip under the lights.
Yeah. And maybe we can get a midday drizzle. I don't know. So there's a nice slickness. Who knows? For a couple zinger towers across the pitch. Who knows? I don't know. Do you?
A couple of zinger towers.
Yeah, just nice little spray cans. Get them out there.
Couple worm burners. Is there a rule on how much you can water the grass?
I don't think so.
Like, what if you just got a bunch of what if your team's a little tougher than the rest? You just soak the shit out of it. You're just playing mud balls every game. Would there be a couple letters to the league?
I think we usually do, but it's been so goddamn hot that the turf just dries up.
Yeah.
But you see it like any night there's a little slickness like that. That's why the TFC game was so good. Nice little drizzle.
Yeah.
Drizzle in an atmosphere. That's a recipe for a good game.
That's a recipe for 35 slides from Malik.
Yeah, it would be nice to have him back in the lineup. Served his little saucy. He's back. Unfortunately, going to be missing Danny for this weekend. Getting the second yellow in Calgary. Yeah, he got the red in Calgary, so he'll be out for this one, unfortunately. But
hey, how about that? Let's talk about that real quick. Another thing we can be positive about. I heard a little bit of negativity around Para coming off, yipping the Calgary fans a little bit, giving them the old badge pull and like four ships.
Who's giving him the negativity for that?
We're positive guys here. We don't need to.
We're not naming.
I heard it on a little commentary after the game.
Ooh, I don't care for that. That's
First
good.
year guy having a sick year. Come on, buying in. He's those four ships. He can talk about the four ships. Love that.
Oh yeah, he's a competitor. I love that. I told him after too. Once you sent me that message, he was like, "Oh yeah, I was giving it to him. They went crazy." Love that.
And like, also just that's a. I put a lot of stock in people that can like chirp well under pressure, and for like a walk off, they're chirping you, and you give the old thing in the four. Like, I would get a nosebleed and say nothing, say this like you just embarrass yourself, like. But like to do a cool yip back to the crowd, like that he's cool under pressure. That's what it tells me.
Doesn't get really nervous. I've had a couple combos about it. He was saying it. I think I don't even think he cares. Well, no, he cares a ton. There's just no like nerves going into it. He knows what he's doing. Guy's bought in. He's a pro. Clocks in every single day. Why would you get nervous for game day? You're like,
that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing buy-in from honestly one of the best players in the league this year.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some passion. I'm seeing the rivalry get a little stoked up. What's bad about that? What's bad about you guys flying drones over the?
I'll tell you what. If you're saying there's a couple people on the call who had something to say about it, meanwhile their first and last question before and after every single Calgary game is like, so tell us about the rivalry. Those guys have been begging for rivalry comments forever.
Yeah, there we go.
It happens, and it's a little pot and kettle there. Am I wrong?
Yeah, let's get excited about it, boys.
Yeah,
and girls. Yeah. But I mean, as we know, we're just positive guys. We're not like we don't get sucked into that. We don't get sucked into that banter. We don't like to bring people down.
We don't listen to the facts. We're not negative. We're positive guys, and we speculate wildly.
Toxic positivity. Hey, sorry, I want Canada to win. That's gonna
be on my tombstone, buddy. Toxic positivity.
Yeah. Sorry, I like the CPL being exciting. Daniel Para giving the old. Come on, it's the best.
Oh, buddy, that's good stuff.
What else happened in that game? You had a good rip.
Yeah, love playing in Calgary. Should have tucked one in the first half. Literally, it would have been the almost identical. It went opposite corner from last year in the semifinal. But Noah cutting across that box, a little cut back, top of the 18, took it first time, hit it well, went across my body, just hit perfectly square in the post, pops out. Would have been nice if it was a little bit inside, a little post in. Would have got to go over the fans, give them a little, hey, how are you?
Yeah.
But got him back in the second half, though. I'll tell you that. Nice little corner kick near post. I will say this: I watched the highlights and old Jenkins on the call.
Yeah,
he's like, "Oh," he said something about like I hit it poorly. What are you on about, buddy?
What are you, Sophie Schmidt?
We're gonna have to go back to the tweets. We're gonna have to dig up some tweets.
Now we got to qualify that. That sounded like a negative thing, but it wasn't. That was from last week.
Yeah, that was a callback to some negative tweets in the past. But yeah, something we worked on. We just crowded the near post, tried to put it up on top of Carducci, and
so you didn't miss it. So you didn't miss it.
No. Got a little lucky little nick off the defender, but you put a tough ball in like that, chaos happens. It was great. Also, for the 900th time, that's like 3 years in a row. I think we've scored a corner from that exact corner.
Really?
And every single time, like I'm going to take it, and everyone's sitting on that little hill right there. It's like, Bekker, you fucking suck. MLS reject, blah, 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 blah. It happens, just turn around, and they all just goes real quiet. It's the best.
Do you think assistant coach David Edgar is happier at any time than a corner goal, Calgary away?
Set piece goal? No chance.
Set piece goal.
The only thing I think that could make him happier is if he's like in the direct sight and like a cross field absolute like proper ping that he has like the perfect vision of.
Yeah.
But I think he'll just get like a lean back and be like, ooh, that was nice. So like if you know him, you're like, that's good. But I think like the pure emotion is the set pieces. He put so much work on it. Something I think we haven't really been at our best in the last 2 seasons. So when they come together, it's great.
All right,
buddy.
Give us a get us hyped for the weekend. Give us a good outro, hype up.
I'm gonna use one that I just had a little sit down with our friend and legend behind the camera, Corey. He's doing a little shoot for the game coming up.
Corey
talking
Guns.
about Marvel Night. Yeah, Corey Guns.
Sometimes I miss large portions of Forge games just looking for him on the sideline.
He's always guy. Holy shit! I can't believe I didn't tell you. Guess who's made a appearance back in Hamilton? Back in the donut box.
Because I saw him. I saw his big head and body behind the interview before the game. He's just standing there yakking. Oh man, I couldn't get a picture in time, but yeah, our old producer from season 1,
Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawkman. Oh man, back from where was he?
I think he went out to BC.
Yeah,
was he with the Canucks or something, or the Lions?
I don't know.
He's out there. He was out.
I think he's
just making dreams come true.
Yeah, he's probably just out there on a
dude.
fishing
So we
trip
were
or
walking
something.
out. I think it was the TFC game, and like the classic walkout, whatever anthems are going, and then there's like the camera guy like does like the pan in front of everyone, get some shots, and I look up and I see him, and I just started dying laughing. Guy, it was unbelievable, absolute beauty.
Yeah,
it's
I
great
feel
to
like
see him back around the barn.
I feel like we should take the governor off Hockman.
I think
Like,
he needs to come on the pod.
He should get a real introduction because he's just
Well, now we actually have something to talk about. He can tell us about his time out west.
Oh,
It'll be carnage.
Yeah.
I think that's got to be coming in hot. Also, we're gonna have had a little run in with Simoni today. Simoni's gonna be coming on the pod. He's gonna be joining us. We're gonna be talking about all things Tabby's and his career, which is gonna be pretty sharp. Looking forward to that. Switch it up from the usual cadence.
Nice.
That was good, huh?
Yeah.
That was good.
Real
Podcast guy.
wordsmith. Yeah, but it'll be. I mean, that's
Cadence.
really we should be keeping the guests to that
Just legends.
level of. Well, I mean, no, like, hey, you can't get legends as much of a legend as him all the time, but people that can make it easier for us, good conversationalists, because we're not the best interviewers. What are we doing here?
What is this? Our pets' heads are falling off.
Yeah,
Unreal.
nah, that's. I hope you saw that clip from last week
Which clip?
of him, the one with the guy dancing on the corner.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Hopefully that's the one that wants to get him on the pod.
Yeah,
Great clip.
but we kind of just talked about that like it didn't happen, but he did see it, and he is coming on the pod. I don't know why I phrased it like that. It was like it's a secret.
Conversationalist, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened there.
Right.
Yeah, all right. Let's get back into the outro here. Look at the time. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Get us fired up.
Well, superhero night, Marvel night. I think it's only fitting that everyone in Forge comes out in the numbers like they do week in and week out, and hopefully we get a result for the real superheroes of the club, which are the Hamilton faithful.
Agreed.
Oh, was it a long pause there?
We need a how about a segment next week? We get a little taste of Kyle Bekker team talks.
Yeah,
You got to do like a real full acting team talk.
Yeah, like before we go out on like out of the locker room.
Yeah, like just leave, like, so it's not too loud. Like you just leave the microphone and stand and like look the other way and just shout at the brick wall. Let us see what happens pregame in the locker room.
All right, that might be a good little bit.
Yeah,
I might need a couple bevies before we do that, though. I don't know if I can do that. Sans warm up, just acting.
How about this? We can do it next week when we have some bevies with Bev.
Ooh, perfect.
Next week, right. Simoni and Bev.
Thanks for tuning in, folks.
This was The Captain's Log with Kyle Bekker and Mitch Houlahan. The guys will drop another episode sometime, whenever they get to it. In the meantime, we would love and appreciate for you to like, follow, subscribe, click on the little bell, do all the things in all the places you get entertained, and you'll find more of this type of content. And that also means we get to spend more time together on the Forge Audio Network.